Hello everyone. Your network is your net worth. As a developer, we get so many questions from recruiter or somebody else that's asking for new developers for their business. And most of the time you know somebody that can be interesting for them, but you don't share it because what is in it for you? I'm Steve, co-founder of Recowork in Amsterdam, and we want to address this gap. Connecting jobs and talent through personal recommendations. That is what we are for. If you go to the platform, you will find different kinds of jobs where you can recommend your personal connections. So, for example, I see a really nice job for a developer tone. I will click on the job and I will give 3 keywords why he is the interesting person for this job. Also, I will give a little motivation. So I will send it to Tone and he will get my recommendation. If he likes the jobs, he can also give a motivation and will send it to the company. So this data will push to Tone's profile, but also to the company. The company, they will get all the recommendations and can give them a score. This score will go to the applier and to the recommender. So Recowork has 2 very important business values. The first one is that we collect 10% for each successful recommendation. The second one is the flex jobs and projects. So if you have a business of like one person in a company, you can put your your flex job or your projects on Recowork. We ask 2.5% of that total value. So if we look into competitors like Upwork and Fiverr, we ask a very low percentage. That is because we want to attract so many users and data as soon as possible. The market where we focus on is huge. But for now, we're focusing on the Netherlands with developers between 18 and 25 years old. From here, we can spread it out to the UK and to the United States. So here we have like 60 beta users that use our platform and provide us with feedback. We get $35,000 funding from the Dutch government, and we're working with other Safe Solutions, a software development company that helps us with the development. Our team is wonderful. We have developers, marketers, and business in our team. Also, we have a mentor with more than 15 years experience in IT recruiting. We know this market, and that is why we made Recowork. Recowork is a wonderful platform, but we want to also to spread it out to the United States. And that is why we want to ask to participate to a US accelerator like 500 Startups or Techstars. So Recowork is an amazing platform where you can, as a starter developer, put all your projects and flex jobs on the Recowork platform. From here you can get experience and you can show your talent. Also you can recommend your friends, which is really nice and fun. This is the new way of finding jobs. So go to recowork.com and just connect. Thank you.
What is the incentive for the person to actually make the recommendation?
So if you see a wonderful person that can be nice for a business, you will the company, they can give like amount of value that they will spread out to the recommender. So you see that like in small and medium-sized business, they don't have like the money to like for expensive HR systems and like the recruiters. So what you can do is like, I want to spend $400 to the recommender, and if you will get all the recommendations, and you find the right person that you want to have, you will put $400 in the platform, and the recommender will get 90% of that. So the cost will be lower for them, and that is very valuable for that kind of companies.
Is there a limit on how many people you can recommend with that sort of incentive? Because I would just recommend everyone and hope.
Good question, thank you. Yes, that's absolutely. So you can recommend one person in a week, and with the score for each successful recommendation, and depends on the height of the score, you get more. You can recommend more persons. So you can start by one, and it depends how good you are. So also a recruiter can be on our platform and can start their own business. So if you are a really good recruiter, you get like more options to recommend more persons. Thank you. Have a nice evening.